Hello, Eve. My name is Donal Mc Keown, Bishop of the Diocese of Derry, and I want to introduce to you Catholic Schools Week 2021. It's an annual celebration of who we are and what we try to do as Catholic schools at a time when, let's be honest, in many jurisdictions people say, why on earth do you want to have Catholic schools, or we should be hounded out of Catholic schools. The theme this year, in this very special year of a pandemic, is Catholic schools, communities of faith and resilience. I just want to introduce that theme. I think we seek to build in our schools communities of faith, partly communities where faith is explicit, where we're clear about prayer, about religious symbols, about liturgical events and how we celebrate our identity, and we're not ashamed of that. We want to offer that view of the world to those who choose to come to our schools. But a second point is equally important. We are communities because we are people of faith. It goes back to Cain and Abel. Am I my brother's keeper? Jesus talking about being careful for the least of his brothers and sisters. We go to God together. Faith means building welcoming communities. So I suppose first of all we emphasise the school as community where there's room for everyone, whatever their perceived talents or gifts. Catholic education is not about how smart you are, but finding out how you are smart. And a gospel-fed heart will always be a generous one. So I suppose that ethos of community in the school is part of the hidden curriculum. We want to try and communicate the notion that the teaching of Jesus, the beautiful teaching of Jesus, can be put into practice in reality. And secondly, our schools are resilient because we're not preoccupied with ourselves. Our internal community helps us to reach out. So many of your schools will have great links with parish, with community organisations, with sporting and cultural events. So each school ultimately is there to serve the common good, so that together we're not just limited to our own constituency. Faith tells us not to be too defensive and protective of our own local narrow interests. So I invite you to take part in Catholic Schools Week this year, January the 24th to the 31st, and invite you to pray about how we can help our communities in school to build themselves up and to be communities that go out. And if we can do that, we will continue to realise just why we are so resilient, even when trouble strikes. God bless you on the journey. Slán agus beannacht.